Addiction isn't about weakness, it's about wiring, and it can be changed.
Letting go of old habits can be challenging, but it's the first step toward creating a new, better version of yourself. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for new experiences, growth, and opportunities. It's not easy, but the rewards are worth it. Start by identifying the habits that no longer serve you. These might be thoughts, actions, or beliefs that have held you back. Once you recognize them, the next step is to let go and replace them with new, empowering habits that align with your future goals. It's important to remember that letting go isn't about completely changing who you are, but rather about evolving into the best version of yourself. You're not erasing your past, but instead creating space for growth and new possibilities. This is how real change happens. Each time you let go of something old, you make room for something new. Whether it's a habit, a relationship, or an old mindset, releasing it is an act of self-love and self-care. You're choosing to prioritize your future and open up to new experiences and growth. As you let go of your old habits, you'll begin to feel a sense of freedom. You'll have more energy, more clarity, and a greater sense of purpose. You'll also start to attract new opportunities and people who align with the person you're becoming. The process of letting go is gradual, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Be patient with yourself as you work through old patterns. Over time, you'll notice that the things that once held you back no longer have a grip on you. This is the power of transformation. Letting go of old habits may feel uncomfortable at first, but remember that discomfort is part of growth. It's natural to resist change, but once you push through the discomfort, you'll begin to feel lighter, more confident, and more aligned with your true self. The key to successfully letting go is to focus on what you're gaining, not what you're losing. Every time you release an old habit or thought pattern, you make space for new, positive experiences. By focusing on your growth, you'll start to see just how much your life improves. Change doesn't happen overnight, and letting go of old habits takes time. But every small step you take brings you closer to the life you want. Trust the process and believe in your ability to create the future you desire. With consistency, the transformation will come. As you continue to let go of old habits, you'll notice that your life becomes lighter and more fulfilling. You'll feel more aligned with your true purpose and more confident in your ability to create the life you want. Each step forward is a victory in your journey of transformation. The more you let go, the more you'll discover about yourself. You'll realize that you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. You'll start to attract the right opportunities and people, and your life will begin to shift in amazing ways as a result. Letting go isn't just about releasing old habits. It's about embracing new ways of thinking and living. You'll begin to create new habits that serve your highest self and move you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Change is hard, but it's worth the effort. The act of letting go is an empowering choice. It's an opportunity to shed the weight of the past and step into a future that's full of possibility. When you make the conscious decision to let go, you're actively choosing to create a life that's in alignment with your goals. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for what truly matters. You'll start to feel more focused, more energized, and more present in your life. This clarity will allow you to make better decisions, attract new opportunities, and live a life that feels more aligned with your dreams. Letting go can feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. As you release old habits, you'll find that you're no longer carrying the emotional baggage that once held you back. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more open to the possibilities of the future. Sometimes it's hard to let go of things we've been holding on to for a long time. But remember, holding on to things that no longer serve us only prevents us from growing. The more you let go, the more you'll realize that the past doesn't define you, and it's never too late to change. As you let go of your old habits, you'll start to experience more freedom and joy. The more you release, the more space you create for new things to come into your life. This process is about creating room for the things that truly matter, your passions, your dreams, and your purpose. The journey of letting go is a powerful one, but it's also deeply rewarding. As you free yourself from old habits, you'll start to feel a sense of peace and alignment. You'll no longer be bound by the past, and you'll be able to move forward with a clear mind and heart. Letting go is not just about breaking free from old habits. It's about embracing the unknown. The more you release, the more open you become to new experiences and possibilities. You'll start to trust the process and see that your life is unfolding exactly as it should. As you let go of the things that no longer serve you, you'll begin to feel lighter and more at peace with yourself. The process can be difficult, but it's worth every step. Remember, every time you let go of something that no longer serves you, you're making room for something better. journey of letting go of old habits is one of self-discovery and growth. It's about finding out who you really are when you're not tied down by old patterns and distractions. As you embrace new habits and experiences, you'll discover a life that's filled with purpose and meaning. The more you let go, the more you'll realize that you don't need those old habits to feel complete. You'll discover that you're capable of more than you thought. Your life will become richer, more fulfilling, and full of potential. The key is to keep moving forward, even when it feels difficult. Every time you let go of an old habit, you're creating space for something new and exciting. It may not be easy, but the rewards are worth it. Your life will transform in ways you never expected. You'll find yourself living in alignment with your true purpose. Letting go of what no longer serves you is a powerful act of self-love. It's about choosing to prioritize your well-being, your growth, and your happiness. Each time you make the decision to let go, you're choosing yourself. And that's the key to creating a life full of meaning. As you continue to let go of old habits, you'll discover a life full of possibilities. You'll be free from the things that used to hold you back, and you'll begin to see the world in a new light. The more you let go, the more space there is for the things that truly matter. The more you let go, the more space you create for new possibilities. This is how you move from living a life of repetition to one full of growth, change, and opportunity. Every time you choose to let go of an old habit, you're creating room for something new. In time, you'll realize that by letting go of your old habits, you've created a life full of possibilities and new experiences. You're no longer stuck in the same old cycle, and you're free to explore new ways of thinking, living, and being. This is the power of transformation. In the end, letting go of old habits isn't just about freeing up space in your life. It's about creating a future that excites you. You're breaking free from the limitations of your past and stepping into a new chapter of growth and self-discovery. This is where real change begins. As you release what no longer serves you, you'll find that you're no longer tied to the same patterns. You'll experience true freedom, living a life that's full of possibility and joy. The more you let go, the more you'll discover that your life is richer and more fulfilling. Letting go isn't just about releasing what no longer serves you. It's about creating a life that's truly your own. As you release the old, you'll fill the void with what truly matters, and you'll discover the freedom to live a life of joy, purpose, and fulfillment.
Let's turn ideas into conversations. Share your thoughts below and be part of our growing community.